You're like me, huh? Don't fancy those clunky two-handed weapons.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found. That burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium. Ah, yes. That's the commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Did you have any questions? A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group. And they're right here, in Skyrim. At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked. Our master craftsmen are nothing compared to the perfection of the Daedra. Look how it shines. Here's your gold, as promised. We just need the shards of the blade and the hilt now. Good luck finding the fragments.
My mother and father died years ago. Valiant takes care of me now.
I just want to be... Don't know what you're talking about, stranger. I've heard of... I don't need this. My family wasted 8 generations. You want the hilt that bad? Fine. Here's the keys. It's locked in a chest inside my house. Mm-hmm.
never should have come here. You picked a bad time to come along, friend.
I smell weakness.
You puny weakling.
No match at all. The challenger is near!
Ain't this a surprise? Looky here. Hero.
What is it? Do you... Look at them. The legendary sharpness of a Daedric weapon. Marvelous. And here's your payment for the shards. There's only the hilt left to collect. Exciting, isn't it? Did you try the grip? Isn't it eerie how it seems to mold itself into your hand? Here's your gold. Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something. There's a fourth piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly. Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the Mythic Dawn cult. And now I know what it is. Don't you see? Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call. We're so close. I'll meet you at the shrine. Good. You're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us. Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working. But why don't you give it a try? Just put your hands on the altar.
You, mortal, you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose. Only Dagon can declare if a pawn is worth keeping. I have spoken. Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
Wait! Don't kill me! There's another way. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case. You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die. Fine. I'm not dying without a fight. Never should have come.
I am pleased, mortal. I will give you my razor. Use it to wreak havoc on Tamriel. Spare me your pitiful pride. You are but a tool of my ambitions, mortal. Never forget that. Place your hands on my altar one last time, and you will witness the power of Mehrunes Dagon for yourself. Before you go, mortal, one final challenge.
And in case you didn't see the other video, you get the stone from here. Start from this location and then make your way back up the mountain.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
My master can be a bit short. Good to hear. You can be a difficult man to find. Thankfully, those couriers are tenacious. I have some thoughts. There are 3 crucial elements. Some may be easier to find than others. On the top of the throat of the world is a patch of unmelting snow. No heat can touch it. Then we need the tusk of a mammoth, ground to a fine powder as only the giants know how. The final step is tricky. It requires the Briar Heart from a forsworn of the Reach. If you can bring me these materials, the file can again be made whole. Until next time.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kolgan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then, fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Let's delay. Just in case.
Come see me in the marketplace tomorrow. You won't find better prices. I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but thank the gods. I'll get to work on the files straight away. Master, look. It's the file.
What? How?
Doesn't matter. Look. It's refilling with your tonic as we speak.
Marvelous.
As am I. You acted very nobly in helping my master realize his life's work. Thank you for that. As for myself, I've always been content to simply be an alchemist. I fear keeping the file would just remind me of Norelian's obsession and how it consumed him. Here, keep it. You are as much a part of its legend now as Corral Mill was. I hope it brings you the happiness that my master desired. Now, how would you like me to align the file's properties? I'm not as skilled as Corral Mill, so I'm afraid it will only ever refill with one type of liquid. I understand. Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl killed. This is Susanna, from Candlehearth Hall. Served me a drink just a few nights ago, but I can't say I knew her. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. Young girl killed at night, body torn up. We're stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to... If you want to help, ask some of these Gawkers if they saw anything I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it. Hold it there. Keep your distance.
Sorry. I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at him.
Hold it there. Keep your distance.
Another one. Terrible. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already... like this when I got here.
Hold it there.
Always sad when someone has to die.
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Why sure is that? Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. The bastards escaped again. Look, friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to Yorleaf, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true...
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to... These are difficult times indeed, when men stalk their brethren like beasts. My men are stretched thin as it is. If you offer your aid, I gladly accept. The guards will be told to assist you as necessary. I'm happy to lend a hand as much as I can as well.
Ugh! Been tending your hounds? You smell like a wet dog. Good thing you did for Nurelion, retrieving that file for him before he died.
And let them die with their false king.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
Is that fur coming out of your ears?
I'm not much of a strategist, but Lord Ulfric listens to my counsel all the same. Oh, have you been talking to Viola Gior? Ask her about it if you want an earful. I've never seen anything like it. I would take this to Calixto at the House of Curiosities. He has a good eye for strange trinkets. Might even give you a bit of gold for it. Travel safely. It's dangerous out there.
He knows that. They all know that.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
If you've got some time, stop. Let me see. Ah, yes. This is the Wheelstone. It's an heirloom symbol of the power of Windhelm. Traditionally, it's carried by the court mage. I would be interested in acquiring it, if you're willing to part with it, that is. For a piece like that, I could pay 500 gold. Wunferth? Bah, it's purely ceremonial, and he has no use for it. Besides, I wouldn't want to be the one to give it to him. Gives me the creeps. They say he dabbles in necromancy. Wonderful. This will be a splendid addition to my private collection.
The time has come. I have done all that can be done. There is nothing left. No quests to be undertaken, no villains to be slain, no challenges to face. Except for you. You are my last challenge. Only you can send me to Sovngarde with honor. Make your preparations. When you're ready, come find me at my last vigil.
Be on the lookout. The butcher could be around any... I've been following him for months now. Well, not actually following. Trying to find him. The guards won't help. The people won't help. I'm the only one who thinks he can be caught. Huh? What's it say? Wunferth. There have been rumors swirling about him for years. As long as I can remember. But he's a dangerous man. That's why they call him the Unliving. I wouldn't approach him directly. This information needs to go straight to the steward. He'll listen to you.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from...
Staying out of trouble, kinsman?
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. I beg your pardon? Necromancy. I am a member of the College of Winterhold, in good standing. They haven't allowed necromancy for hundreds of years. My what now? I've never kept a journal, I can assure you. What exactly did this amulet look like? I know it well, or at least I've heard of it. I would wager that carving once depicted a skull. That is the Necromancer's Amulet, of legend. It appears you were at least half right. There is necromancy at the heart of this. Calixto and his books are often confused about such matters. It happens to the best of us. I've been noting a pattern to when the killings happen. Now that we know they're tied into some sort of necromantic ritual, I think I know when the next might occur. Let's see. From a Lordus of Last Seed until a Midas of Hearthfire, it will happen soon. Very soon. Keep watch in the Stone Quarter tomorrow night. That's almost certainly where the killer will strike next.
Hail, companion.
He knows that. They all know that.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Spare a coin? Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. A few septims for my supper is all I ask. I ask only for a little charity.
Be careful.
Horses. All day long. Do you have any idea? How dull horses are.
And you want to make sure that you sell him the amulet.
I hope
before
someday
you do
we'll get to know
anything.
each other better.
Or else it'll stay in your inventory and you won't be able to get rid of it.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll live their life.
Damn faithless.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
If you have any news of the Western Hordes, take it to Ulf. Izmir's beard. The man was always a bit odd, but I wouldn't have expected. You've done the city a mighty service, friend. I believe you'll find the guards to be a bit more cordial with you in the future.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you
Travel
going to
safely.
wait?
It's dangerous out
You
there.
think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by mission...
By sure.
And more quests at a later time. Oh wait. Almost forgot. Let's see if making Alduin wait did anything. Nope. Nada. Okay. This time for sure. Next upload, gonna finish the main quests.